So good morning, everyone. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ രണ്ടാമത്തെ ട്രെയിനിങ് സെഷനാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ബേസിക്സ് ഓഫ് ഹെൽത്ത് ഇൻഷുറൻസ്, ഒരാൾക്ക് ഹെൽത്ത് ഇൻഷുറൻസ് വേണമെങ്കിൽ അതെങ്ങനെ ബുക്ക് ചെയ്യാം, അതിന് എന്തൊക്കെ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് ഉണ്ട്, അതെങ്ങനെയാണ് ഏറ്റവും ബെസ്റ്റ് ഓപ്ഷൻ ആ കസ്റ്റമറിന് വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ ചൂസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് എന്നതിനെക്കുറിച്ചാണ് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. സോ ടുഡേ വി വിൽ ഹാവ് ട്രെയിനിങ് ഓൺ ബേസിക് ഹെൽത്ത് ഇൻഷുറൻസ്, on how to select the best and appropriate option for that customer, considering his age, existing diseases, and all that. Welcome, Mr. Ravi. I'll stop screen sharing and you can take over now.
Thank you, Dr. Ashley. Good morning, all of you. So today we will discuss about basics of health insurance. What are the things keep in mind while talking to customer before we suggest him best health insurance policy? So we have our application which will help us looking at the premiums of all brands on this platform, that I'll show you to check the quotes, and I'll explain how to compare two best health insurance policies. Apart from that, I'll explain the features, the meaning of the features. And after that, I'll discuss a little bit with different examples that what kind of cases can come in front of you. People above 60 age, people with existing disease, family floater, individual policy. Right? So let's do journey of health insurance. When there is a customer, first question of him is, what is the premium of health policy he is looking for? Now, when we talk about health insurance policy, so we should have in our mind first thing that the customer who is looking for health insurance policy, what is the family size of him? And we need to ask him that is there any existing disease to that customer or not? And what is the age of that customer and family size? Whenever we calculate the premium for any health insurance, the eldest member, date of birth should be there, and then we need to ask him the family size. Let's take example that we have a person who's having one kid, husband, wife, and is looking for a health insurance policy. You'll click on health, and then you will put the data here. In adults, you will select 2 because husband, wife are there. Kids, if 1, then you will select 1. And you will ask the eldest member's date of birth. Suppose this is, for example, 1/1/1982, right? And then you need to ask the city also. According to city, some insurance companies, and you will ask the eldest member's date of birth. So you need to ask the city also, because according to the city, the premium changes with some insurance companies. So the city, suppose it is Chennai, we will select Chennai and click on submit. So now we will be redirected to the page where we can check the quote of different brands. As you can see, we have many brands here. Max Bupa, Aditya Birla Capital, HDFC Ergo, Star Health, Lifeline Supreme, Care Health Insurance. Before Care Health Insurance was Religare Health Insurance. Manipal Cigna, HDFC different plan, Easy Health Premium, Max Bupa different plan, Go Active plan, Bajaj Allianz, then Bajaj Capital different plan, Cigna different plan, Star, again HDFC, Optima Restore, Universal Sompo also. So many companies are there. We have the premiums in front of us. If we see the premium of Max Bupa, this is 13,603. As I had told you, in motor insurance, the premium which was displayed on quote page was without GST. But here in health insurance, the premium you are able to see is the exact premium you have to tell to customer. So this is including GST. So 13,603 is the exact premium. You can give the quote to your customer immediately. Right? Now, if we see Star, 14,455. Here, 14,112. So if we see the approximate premium for a person having 1 kid is 13,000 to 14,000 only. Now, I'll explain how to check the features of any particular brand. Like if I want to know more about Max Bupa plan, then if you see, if here it is important feature button. So just click on that button and then you can explain the customer about the features. Claim settlement ratio is good, 89%. Restore benefit is there. I'll explain the meaning of all this. No claim bonus, OPD, room rent, pre-existing disease, illness, maternity, policy term.
Ravi, can you unmute yourself? Ravi, can you unmute yourself?
Sorry, I think you lost, means nobody was able to hear me, is it?
Just start from that options, features.
Okay. So I was explaining that how to check the features of the particular brand. If I need to see that what are the features of Max Bupa, we will click on the important feature button and we can check
share your screen, Ravi.
1 second.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thank you, Dr. Ashley.
Yeah.
So I was telling that this button, important feature, we can check the features of this particular product, right? Like this, if we check the features of Aditya Birla, so all these features are there. And important thing, while suggesting health insurance to your customer, you need to check the cashless hospital list of that particular brand in that particular city in which your customer is living. Because whenever there is a claim, there are two options to get the claim reimbursed. One is the patient, the client will get admitted in any hospital. He will pay all the expenses incurred, and then he will get it reimbursed from the insurance company after getting discharged from hospital. He will submit all the bills to the insurance company physically. Actually, he will courier all the documents, the form he will get filled from doctor, all bills, everything, and he will courier the same to the insurance company's office, and then these bills are gets reimbursed within 7 to 15 working days. So this is the one way. Second is, if the patient is getting admitted in a hospital which is cashless. Cashless means that hospital has got some, actually all the insurance companies get impaneled with hospitals also. So you need to check with the hospital where you are going that the insurance company got impaneled or not. Second, you need to check before buying any health insurance policy that what are the hospitals which are cashless. So the benefit of cashless hospital is you will have to just submit the card or the policy you are having, not hard copy, just soft copy, and one ID card. After that, that hospital will contact the insurance company and they will get all the bills reimbursed from them only. Means you will have no need to pay anything from your pocket, right? But it may possible, hospital may ask you to deposit some amount like 5,000 to 10,000, which is nothing but security amount. But later on, that security amount is given back to you. But all the bills are taken by the hospital from insurance company itself, and there is no need to give any money to this hospital. So that is called cashless hospitals. In our example, we have chosen the city Chennai. So now we need to see how many cashless hospitals are there for Max Bupa. If you check, there are 203 hospitals, and the name of the hospitals also you can check. Just click on view list. Right, see, all the hospitals are visible here. You click on 2, 3, and you can check the hospitals. You can search also like this. So that's very important. Before suggesting any plan to your customer of any brand, we need to check how many cashless hospitals are there. Now, if I check for Aditya Birla, 287 hospitals. If I check for Star, 493 cashless hospitals. So this is the first important feature we need to check before we suggest any plan to our customer. Now, by default, this page is showing sum assured of 5 lakh. If you see here, right? You can decrease and increase sum assured also. I strongly suggest do not recommend less than 5 lakh at least, but ask your customers to take sum assured of at least more than 10 lakhs. Because as you know, the expenses in the hospitals are increasing nowadays, right? You can increase also. Just click on that and select 10 lakhs here. Now premium will be there with 10 lakh premium, sorry, sum assured only, like this. If you see, there is no such difference between 10 lakh and 5 lakh sum assured premium. For 10 lakh, it is 17,400. If I check for 5 lakh, it is approximately 14,000. So there's a difference of just 3,000 rupees, and sum assured is getting doubled. So that's the reason you recommend your customer whenever your customer asking for health policy, do not recommend only 5 lakh. Give him at least 3 options. Sir, if you want to go with 5 lakh, 13,600. You want to go with 10 lakh, 17,000. And if you want to go with 15 lakh or 20 lakh, you give him that quote also. This is the mistake we do actually. We just think that that customer will not buy more than 5 lakh. And we decide that the 5 lakh sum assured is enough for my customer. Because you are an advisor. He is asking from you. You will give him 5 lakh, he'll take it. You will give him 10 lakh, maybe he will also take it. But if you will compare both premiums in front of him, then only he will buy from you. Please understand, whenever there is a customer asking for the quote from you, always and always give him at least 3 options: 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 20 lakhs. Let him decide now. Why are you thinking that 5 lakh is enough? And why are you thinking that he can't pay? So actually, this is what I have observed with all of my partners all over India, even all agents all over India. They do think that customer will not pay, as customer is not having that much of money. Even you don't want to check that the premium of 10 lakh and premium of 5 lakh, there is no such difference. But you don't bother. That is the reason. Right? So let us see. For 5 lakh, 14,000. For 10 lakh, 17,000. And let's check how much for 20 lakh. It's 22,000. Right? So when you will give him quotes like this, definitely he will ask for maybe 10 lakh or maybe 20 lakh sometime also. So this is second thing you need to keep in your mind while suggesting your customer. So first I told you need to check the cashless hospital list. I request all of you to please note down what I am telling you, because these are the tips which we use to sell the health insurance policy. This is not just I am telling you today how to use the application. Please, I am helping you to how to sell health insurance policy. And actually, we have been in this industry more than 10-15 years, so we do understand maybe the psychology of customers also. And that's the reason I am explaining all these things. So first thing, cashless hospital we need to check. Second thing, when we suggest our customer any health insurance, you need to give him 2 or 3 brands, not more than that. We have got 15-16 brands over here. But you please give him only 2 to 3 brands, not more than that, because he will get confused otherwise. Okay. And second thing, you give him quotes for 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 20 lakh, and even I would say 50 lakh. That example I will take also after this. Okay. So this is the second tip I'm giving you. Now I'm going to explain you that what are the features, how to understand the features, how to explain the features in front of customer. What happens when customer is looking for health insurance policy? Actually, he doesn't know anything about the features of the health policy. He just thinks that 5 lakh sum assured is there. So whenever I will get admitted, all the bills will get reimbursed. If one guy with any PSU company is giving him quote of maybe 10,000 rupees for 5 lakh sum assured, you may give him premium of 14,000 for same sum assured 5 lakh. That can be possible. Means between two companies, premium may differ. One company's premium is 10,000, other company's, your premium, maybe you are suggesting him 13,000. Customer would definitely go with that guy who is giving him cheap premium, 10,000. But once you will explain the customer features of the product you are offering him, definitely he will think on that and he will actually come to know, oh, I was making loss of mine by buying that 10,000 policy. Let me explain you. If I am suggesting my customer any PSU company, maybe Oriental Insurance, you have seen that we don't have PSU here. So there's a reason behind that. All PSU companies, most of the plans are with copay. Now the meaning of copay I'll explain. When I have a copay of 20% in my policy, it means when there is a claim of 2 lakhs, 20% payment will be borne by from my own pocket. 80% of the bill will be reimbursed by the insurance company. So these are the plans with copay. So that's the reason the PSU brands premiums are cheaper than you are suggesting your customer. But I don't think so that kind of challenge you will face, because nowadays most of the customers have started believing on private companies only for health insurance. But when you will go to the tier 2, tier 3 cities, definitely, or you can face that problem that customer would say, oh, I'm already having quote of Oriental Insurance or any PSU company where I was suggested premium of just 12,000, and you are asking me to buy the same sum assured with you for 14,000. So why would I pay 2,000 extra? So the answer of that why is the feature you are explaining him. You will have to explain him the features of that product you are offering him. So important thing is, while buying any health insurance policy of any brand, co-pay must not be there, right? Whatever the bill claim amount is there should be passed 100%. That kind of product you need to give to your customer, right? Okay, let me show you. If suppose I'm suggesting my customer 3 lakh sum assured. Let's check for care insurance. Room rent 3,000 rupees per day. It means whenever my customer will get admitted in hospital, customer cannot claim for that room in which he is getting admitted more than 3,000 rupees per day. If suppose customer got admitted in a hospital where the room rent is more than 5,000, now mostly room rents starts from 4,000, 5,000, even 7,000 also in good hospitals. So there actually he will make loss, right? So if he is getting admitted for 5 days, bill is 25,000, but company will pay 3,000 into 5, 15,000. So this is very important to check that there is no condition on room rent. So now let me explain you how to compare the plans. Then you will come to know the meaning of all the features. Let's compare Max Bupa and Star Health. Okay. For 5 lakh sum assured, Max Bupa is giving 13,600 and Star is 14,400. So let's compare these two companies. So click on compare plans button like this, and then select Max and Star, and then click on show comparison button. And now see, you can explain your customer so easily between two companies. Okay, so this part, please listen carefully. Plan name is Health Companion and Star plan name is Family Health Optima. Okay, sum assured is same, 5 lakh. Premium for Max is 13,600 only. For Star is 14,400. There's a difference of 1,000 rupees. So first feature, room rent, as I already explained you. So please note down again and again, I'm telling you, do not suggest any plan where there is capping in room rent. Do not create problem for your customer whenever there is a claim. If you have suggested him any plan where there is capping means if it is written in that policy that customer cannot claim more than 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rupees per day for that room, then you will create problem for your customer. So every time you suggest that kind of plan where there is no capping at all. See, it is written here, no room rent capping. Means if customer is buying Max Bupa plan, he gets admitted in a hospital where even there is a room rent of 10,000 rupees per day, company will pay because there is no room rent capping. Okay, Star Health. No room rent capping, single standard AC room. So in both brands, room rent is same, feature is same, there's no difference. Coming to next, auto restoration benefit. 100% of basic sum assured. I'll explain you what is that. Here also 100% of basic sum assured 3 times during the policy period. Now understand what is auto restoration. I'll explain with example. There is a patient A got admitted in hospital. He has wife B and kid C. Now there are expenses of 5 lakhs. His sum assured is how much? 5 lakh only. And suppose something happened where 5 lakh is over. Bill is of 6 lakhs only. Right? So what would happen? 5 lakh company will pay and 1 lakh customer will pay to insurance, hospital. Now he got discharged. Now understand the situation where he bought the insurance policy in the month of January, and in the month of March he got admitted and his health insurance cover is totally exhausted. What would happen with the other family members? Because other family members are uninsured, totally uninsured for the entire year, starting from March till December, till the time they do not pay the next premium. Getting my point? So what would happen? That time, this feature will help the family, which is called auto restoration. Company will restore sum assured of 5 lakh. But there is a condition that 5 lakh amount can be used by other family members. Number one. Second, that 5 lakh can be used by the same member also, but for other disease. So I'm explaining again, listen it carefully. Example is A got admitted in hospital. A bought policy in January. In March, he got admitted. Bill is of 6 lakhs. He paid 1 lakh, got discharged. Other family members are without insurance. Even he is without insurance because his policy got exhausted. Full sum assured got exhausted. Do not worry, because auto restoration feature is always there in Max and Star, where 5 lakh sum assured will be restored. Okay, this 5 lakh sum assured will be active for the other family members in case his wife or his kid got admitted in hospital. Bills up to 5 lakhs will be reimbursed by the companies, don't worry. And if the same patient, same customer got admitted in hospital for other disease, not for the same disease, please, he will also get claim. So that's a very good feature, auto restoration. You need to check this feature also in all insurance companies. So ultimately you can say policy is of 5 lakh plus 5 lakh. Got it? Okay. What Star is saying, 3 times during the policy period. Now difference is between Max and Star. Max is saying that I will restore once only, but Star is saying that we will restore 3 times even. A got admitted, 5 lakh bill is there, fully paid by insurance company. Now B got admitted, 5 lakh sum assured, again exhausted, fully paid by company. What would happen in Max? Now company will not pay because company has already paid 10 lakhs. But Star says we will pay up to even next 15 lakhs. 5 lakh, 5 lakh, 5 lakh, 5 lakh. But out of 1 lakh, there is only one customer or there's 1% chance this kind of situation comes. But facility feature is feature. That's what I'm explaining you. Got it? Now let's go to the third feature. No claim bonus. Guys, please, I'm telling you, this is very, very important part of this training session. So I suggest all of you note down or make notes. Otherwise, we will face problems. We means my whole health desk, health advisors, because you will come back to us for even basic things that I don't want. If you want this session, to be given again, and again, we will give it to you. But what I want personally, that you guys should be capable enough to at least give your customers quotes, and at least should be capable enough to explain all features. I'm not saying that you will become 100% like my advisors, but at least try to be 50%. So that's why I'm saying that please listen it carefully. And if you have got any doubts, write it down. I'll answer all the questions of yours. And if any of you feels that no, we should repeat it again after 3 days, 4 days, we will repeat it. Why I'm so much talking on that? Because health insurance is a product we want to ask you to sell more, right? Okay. Now, no claim bonus in max 20% per year up to 100%, and in max in star maximum up to 100%, 25% the first year and 10% for the subsequent years. What does it mean? Very easy to understand. I have sum assured of 5 lakh. Now in the entire year, I did not take any kind of claim from insurance company. So now insurance company will increase the sum assured by 20% next year. I was having sum assured of 5 lakh. I did not take any claim. Next year, when I'll pay my premium, my sum assured will become from 5 lakh to 6 lakh. 20% of 5 lakh is 1 lakh. That 1 lakh additional will be added to my existing sum assured. And now next year I'm eligible for taking claim up to 6 lakhs. That is called no claim bonus. I haven't taken any claim. That's why company has given me bonus, right? That bonus company has given me in terms of sum assured. In star, they will increase by 25%, but max will increase by 20%, but up to 100%. What does it mean? First year, I did not take any claim. My sum assured will become 6 lakh. Next year, again, I did not take any claim. Then company will again add more 20%, means 7 lakh. So like this, that sum assured will keep on increasing up to 10 lakhs, means 100% of sum assured. Clear? Now, suppose I reached from 5 lakh to 10 lakh after 5 years. This also listen carefully. 6th year, I took claim. What would happen? That entire 10 lakh will not become suddenly 5 lakh. What happens when we take claims in car? I was explaining you motor insurance. If last year in motor insurance there is a claim, we make NCB 0. But here it doesn't happen like that. First year I didn't take any claim. Next year it is 6 lakhs, then 7 lakh, 8 lakh, 9 lakh, 10 lakh. Now in the 6th year I took one claim. My NCB, my bonus will be reduced by 20% only. Means that will become from 10 lakh to 9 lakh, not 10 lakh to 5 lakh. It will not become 0. So like that, they will start decreasing the bonus company had given me. Hope you understood. If you not still not understood, please write down. I'll explain again after the session. So again, this is a very good feature. Now there are some companies who are giving us no claim bonus of even 50% also. So which is that company? Care Insurance and Aditya Birla also. Okay. Okay. Now other feature, free medical checkup. So in Max Bupa, every renewal you can claim for free body checkup. Simply you will contact the customer care department of that particular brand. They will inform you that you need to go to the nearest lab or center, and then you will get the free checkup for all of the family members of yours. So this is additional feature Max is giving. In Star, every claim free year up to rupees 1500. So this is a slight difference between checkup conducted by Max and Star. Okay. PED waiting. Meaning of PED, write down, pre-existing disease. What is that? I have to give code to my customer. So first question, I already told you, You need to ask the family size and the eldest member date of birth. Apart from that, you need to ask, sir, you have any PED or not? If you have got any disease already, you need to explain him clearly, to inform him clearly, sir, that disease will not be covered at all in this health insurance policy. I'm telling you what happens with us normally. We do not think of buying health policy. Someone is suggesting us, sir, please buy health policy. It is important for you. What we think, oh, I'm young. I don't require any health policy. Yeah, I'm fit and fine. Since last 4-5 years, I haven't taken any claim. I did not get admitted in hospital. So I don't require health policy. This is the general tendency of us. This is how we think. Suddenly, what happens? I got diabetes. I got BP problem. I got liver problem. So anything can happen. Na? It doesn't mean that after 50 or 55, I would have kind of disease. Now in young ages also, even heart strokes are there to youngsters. Because the kind of life we are living, stress life. So blood pressure, diabetes has become very normal. After even 35, 34 age, people have got diabetes and blood pressure problem. So once if they have got that disease, any disease, that disease will not be covered at all in that particular health insurance policy which you are suggesting him. People will come to you saying, sir, I have got this disease. Now I think I should buy health insurance policy. I'll buy health insurance policy and I'll get the reimbursement for that disease which I'm having. No, you cannot claim at all. Yes, he can claim, but after 3 years, as it is written here. After 3 years, he can actually get the claims for that existing disease also. So company will ask him to pay the premium for entire 3 years. Then from 4th year onwards, we will include that disease, sir, in your health policy. And if any claim comes because of that disease, then definitely we will pay claim to you. Okay. So you need to ask this question from you if I got any disease or not. And this becomes a good way of convincing customers also who say, I'm fit and fine. Who knows what would happen with anyone? You tell him, sir, once if you get any disease then policy will not cover you. So that is the reason you should buy health insurance policy immediately because you're fit and fine. Because once you get insured, then if there is any disease which is coming to you, suddenly will be covered properly. You'll have no problem. I have seen many guys who have got diabetes, blood pressure problems, and they are overweight, begging us for giving them health policy. We cannot give them. If there is a person whose height is suppose 5'5", one example I'm giving you, if his weight is 90 kg or 90 plus kg, he will not get health insurance policy. Surprise, it's a fact. There are so many people who wants to buy health insurance policy. They are ready to pay any premium, but company will not accept their proposal because of their weight, excess weight. Got it? So that's also again some important things I'm telling you. It doesn't mean someone coming to you saying, I am 120 kg. So I want now health policy. We cannot give him health policy because he's 120 kg. Okay. So I was telling you about PED weighting. So Max Bupa will cover after 3 years and Star will cover after 4 years. So this is a good point in Max, not in Star. Okay. How? There is a person having BP. He is saying, I want to buy health policy. You told him, sir, if you buy in Max, I'll cover this disease after 3 years. And if you want to buy Star from me, I'll cover after 4 years. Definitely he will accept this Max only. Got it? And even guys, there are some companies who covers pre-existing disease even after 2 years. Which is that company? ICICI Lombard. Very good brand. I'll explain that also. Okay. Now maternity benefit. Both companies are not covering. You know, maternity is not a disease. Okay. But there are some companies covers maternity also. These plans are different plans, but doesn't mean that some lady got conceived and she wants to have health policy and wants to cover. No, they will have to apply in some companies at least 1 year before, and some companies at least 3 years before. And companies would say, yes, sir, after 3 years, we will cover maternity also. And some companies would say, sir, after 4 years, we will cover the maternity of yours also. Those are different kind of plans. We will explain in the next training sessions. Okay, now copay. So copay word I had used in the initial stage itself. I was explaining about health insurance. Copay is nothing but the percentage of claim amount which you will pay from your pocket. That is copay. So in Max, there is no copay. Simply it means whatever the claim is there, up to 5 lakh, up to sum assured, company will pay 100%. No problem. In Star Health, again, there is no copay. But if client is buying health policy from you whose age is above 61 year, he will have to pay 20% from his own pocket. This is also very important point to note down and to target those people who are just going to be 61-year-old or maybe above 60-year-old, maybe next some months or next year. Suggest them, if you don't have health insurance policy right now, buy please, because once you cross 60-year age or 61-year age in some insurance companies, companies will not cover 100%, sir. So please buy health insurance policy before 60 age. If he is 55, tell him, sir, please buy it. So actually what we need to do, guys, we need to create reasons. Why should customer buy policy from us? So actually I'm explaining the reasons to you. So one reason I hope you understood, when the guy is, if the client is fit and fine, is the right time to buy health policy. Why? Because once the disease comes, that disease will take at least 3 years, 4 years to cover. Okay. But one more important thing I'm telling you, there are some diseases companies will straightforward refuse giving you health policy. For example, if there is a person having heart attack, he has got heart attack once in his life. Sorry, we cannot give him health policy. Yes, we cannot give means we cannot give. Please note down, because I know that you guys will come back to us with a lot of queries like that. Sir, I have a person, he was having heart attack 3 years back. Now, sir, he is fit and fine. I want to give him health insurance policy. Our answer would be, no, sir, we cannot give him health policy. Then you will contradict us. Sir, why? He is fit and fine now. That disease was that time. Now he is fit and fine. Why can't we? Sorry, we can't. Because once company come to know that that guy has got heart disease, even 3 or 5 years back, companies will not accept the proposal of him. And you may ask us, sir, okay, do one thing. We are ready to write down, if anything happens due to that heart attack, we will not take any claim. But apart from that, at least, sir, for other diseases cover him now. We will not cover, guys. Because insurance companies have clear instructions. If any person has got critical illness, right word is critical illness, companies will not accept the proposal of him. He will be not eligible for buying even a normal health insurance policy for his other diseases. So I'm stressing again and again on these points, so that to help you keeping in mind these things before suggesting or giving premium to your customers. So ask these questions. If he was already having critical disease, no, we can't give health policy. If he is overweight, no, we can't give health policy. If he is having any PED, yes, we can give, but not in critical illness. If normal diseases are there, then we can provide. Now, arthritis. If somebody is having arthritis, again, we can't give health policy. If somebody having BP, sugar, yes, we can give. This also note down. It does not mean that if he is having BP or sugar, we will give him policy at same price. That is again also very important to note down. For example, if this customer has got blood pressure, premium would be, yes, 13,603, but he will have to pay some more amount also. But how much? That Max Bupa will decide. But yes, I can give you range. 10% to 25% of 13,603. Again, I'm explaining. There is a customer, he has got blood pressure. He came to you saying, I want to buy health policy. Okay, the premium would be 13,603 rupees only. He will pay the premium. Now proposal will go to the insurance company. Insurance company will call the customer. That is called telemedical. They will ask, customer would explain, yes, sir, I have got blood pressure. Now the underwriting team of that respected insurance company would see that how much loading we need to charge from this customer to include that particular disease. Then they will inform the customer, dear sir, we are ready to accept your proposal, but we will charge 20% more, means 2,000 rupees extra. Please pay. Customer will then pay that 2,000 rupees extra. Then only that blood pressure disease will be covered in that policy. But claim again will be accepted by insurance company after 3 years. I hope you understood all. If not, please note down. I'll again explain after this. Okay. Now, next feature. Daycare procedures. Guys, this is nothing but when there is a patient getting admitted in hospital, na, so many procedures are there. Glucose, then doctor visit, then meal, nurse charges. So many procedures are there. So daycare, all daycare are covered nowadays in all health insurance policies. So as you can see in Max, all daycare, and Star also all daycare. Ambulance charges, 3,000 rupees per hospitalization, and Star is giving only 1,500 rupees. When ambulance will take customer to the hospital, whatever that customer has paid to the ambulance guy, 3,000 rupees bill he can get reimbursed from the health insurance company. But if the ambulance is coming from that same hospital, then definitely that hospital itself will get this reimbursed from health insurance company only. You will have no need to pay, but up to 3,000 rupees. Okay. Pre-hospitalization and post-hospitalization. Now, if there is a disease, it doesn't mean that it will come suddenly in every case. I got fever. I was visiting my doctor for 6-7 days. Suddenly, condition went so bad, I had to get admitted in hospital. So in that case, whatever expenses I had incurred, those 6-7 days, visiting doctor, taking medicines, getting some checkups, so all those bills will also get reimbursed. But 30 days before. And in Star, 60 days. Now this is a plus point in Star. But guys, normally you know very well, 30 days is enough. It does not mean that I'm getting my body checkup with my doctor entire 2 months, then suddenly something happened with me. And so normally 30 days enough. So whatever expenses would be there, which I had to incur before getting admitted in hospital, company will pay me. Now, important thing, it does not mean that you had a fever and you got something else apart from fever, got admitted in hospital, and that fever expenses will not pay to you. Means when you are getting admitted in hospital, the disease should be same. When you were taking medicine from doctor 30 days before. Got it? So those expenses will also be covered by insurance company. Now, post hospitalization. So after getting discharged from hospital, whatever would be recommended by the doctor, like medicines he has to take, he has to visit doctor, he has to get some tests done next 30 days, 40 days, 50 days, 60 days, 2 months. It doesn't mean I'll get discharged and it'll be okay. Every time doctor recommends to take some medicines and next 1 month or maybe 1.5 months or 2 months. So those expenses will also be reimbursed by the insurance company. Now, these expenses are not cashless. Hope you can understand. Because you will pay from your own pocket now before you get admitted in hospital. You have got fever, you went to hospital, visited doctor in OPD. You have expenses of 5,000 rupees in 7 days, 10 days. So OPD expenses will not be covered. But when you get admitted in hospital because of that disease, then you are eligible now for those 5,000 to 10,000 rupees from that insurance company. Now, maybe question may arise in your mind that is there any policy which will cover OPD also? Yes, there are some companies, they cover OPD also. There are different plans. We will explain in other sessions. So post hospitalization, Max is covering up to 60 days and Star is covering up to 90 days. So Star is winner here in pre and post. Okay, very important, ICU charges. Guys, if you are giving any plan to your customer and in that plan, ICU is not actually covered, there is a copay, 7,000 rupees per day, 5,000 rupees per day, 10,000 rupees per day. You are totally doing injustice with your customer. Better don't give him health insurance policy. Because you cannot decide how much expenses will be incurred in ICU. It may start from 5,000 and even can go to 30,000 rupees per day also, depending on hospital to hospital, disease to disease. So please give your customer, advise your customer a policy where there is no copay. No copay in room rent, no copay in entire policy, no copay in ICU charges. Clear? Okay. Now domiciliary cover. If customer is in that condition, he cannot visit to hospital. He cannot move at all. He wants to get his he wants that some doctor should visit his home and get his treatment. He wants to get his treatment at home only. That is called domiciliary cover. So companies cover that also, up to the basic cover in Max, up to the sum insured in Max. Sorry, Star. Critical illness covered. Yes, all critical illness will be covered. Once I get insured, if I have any disease, definitely I'll be covered. Unless I have no pre-ED. Got it? Any add-ons? No add-ons, no add-ons. These are riders. Waiting period, 2 year, 2 year. Okay. Now, again, very important to listen and to learn how to convince customer buy health policy right now. Many cases I have seen, advisors advise customers health policy and customer come back to insurance company complaining against that advisor that I was missold that plan. I got some hernia, I got some stone, and I did not get the claim on that. My claim is not paid by insurance company. So that advisor is bad or that insurance company is bad. So please note down, there are some specific diseases which are covered by all insurance companies after 2 years only. Right? Like hernia, stone, because these diseases are not diseases, these are something which are there in your body already. If you go and get your checkup, stone is always there in your body. Depends on how much that is. And that's the reason companies will cover stone and hernia kind of diseases after 2 years only. That is another reason I'm giving you, discussing with your client, saying, sir, get your policy right now, so that you covers that 2 year also and you get fully covered for each and every disease. So must explain your customer, please don't forget. Otherwise, you will come back to us complaining us. That sir, I give my customer this policy. He got some disease like stone. He went to the hospital and insurance company refused paying the claim. Why would they? Because there is a specific time period, 2 years. After 2 years only, those specific diseases will be covered, right? Okay, so anyways, I have explained all the features. Now the meaning of features, I hope so you understood the meaning of all features, and I have given some tips. I think you have noted down also that what should we do before we suggest our customers. I have already explained that do not give your customer only 5 lakh sum assured, and don't come below 5 lakh. Don't actually set your mind talking to your customer, talking about 2 lakh insurance policy, 3 lakh policy. Better you don't give him. Sorry, maybe you will be thinking that why I'm talking like that, but I have seen people to just sell to earn commission. They suggest their customer 2 lakh policy, and then when there is a claim, ultimately a client has to pay from his own pocket. When there is a claim, when there is a disease, from where that money comes? That time also he will arrange money, na? So why is not arranging money 2,000, 3,000 rupees extra at the time of buying health policy, yeah? So you need to stress him. You need to push him, sir. Please don't go with 2-3 lakh policy. Talk about 5 lakh, and there is a person who's having paying capacity. Please talk to him about 20 lakh, 25 lakh, 50 lakh. So from the first day itself, you please keep in your mind, I have to sell health insurance policy more than 20 lakh, not less than that. Then only your customers will at least buy 10 lakh policy from you. And maybe you might be thinking that if I'll sell 50 lakh rupees of sum assured policy to my customer, you will have to incur huge amount. Why do you think like that? Let me show you. Suppose there's a good customer. He can pay, he's having paying capacity. He's asking you the premium. Then at that time, start from suggesting him 10 lakh sum assured. 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 50 lakh. Let me show you how. Let's take this same example. This guy, whose age is 1 January 1982, adults to 1 kid, his sum assured, if we want to suggest him 10 lakh, Max Bhupa, this is 17,400. Let's write down. So I'm showing you now, how do I suggest my customers? How do I talk to my customers? 17,500. Okay. How much sum assured it is? 10 lakhs. Second premium, I'll give him care insurance. Care. 18,500. 10 lakhs. Okay. Let's give him Aditya Birla. 18,800. Now, one more company I would add, which is not there in this journey, ICICI Lombard. But I'll write down the premium later because I need to calculate the premium from prime section. I'll explain that. Now let us calculate 20 lakhs. See, I'm showing you how do I give quotes to my customers. Whether he will buy or not, that's his will. But I'll give like that only. Max Bhupa 10 lakh. Max Bhupa now 20 lakhs, 22,200. 20 lakhs. Okay. And now care 26,800. 20 lakhs. And Aditya Birla 26,200. 20 lakhs. Right? Now last 50 lakhs. Let's check. Max Bhupa 13,800. 50 lakhs. See, there is no such difference. For 10 lakh, it was approximately 18,000. For 20 lakhs, 22, and just by paying 8,000 rupees, I'm getting 50 lakhs of sum insured. Now you might be thinking, I would not show my customer, he won't pay. Let him decide, na? You don't decide, please. 45,700. Aditya Birla. 45,700. 50 lakhs. And finally, care insurance. 70,000. Right, guys? Now let's talk about ICICI Lombard. I'll give him 4 company codes. So go back to the home page. And from here, you can calculate ICICI Lombard. That's not there up. It's here in Prime Products only. And now you're going to get surprised. ICICI Lombard. So here you put anything. Do not put exact number, not required. Any email ID. Okay, proceed. So our city was Chennai. Arunachal, Bihar, Chandigarh.
Tamil Nadu.
Okay, thank you, sir. 2 adults, 1 kid it was, and that guy age was 1982. So I think, no, 36 to 45, right? And policy period 1 year. Sum assured, first 10 lakhs. Let us see. $17,800. $20 lakhs. $23,000 only. $23,000. 20 lakhs. 50 lakhs. So after selecting sum assured now, if you check, I'm selecting on this no always because I don't want to give any optional add-on covers. By default, the system gives one rider that I'll explain later when I will be explaining only ICICI Lombard. Now see 26,550 lakhs. $26,000, right? Yeah, 26,500. Now see guys, Max Bupa 50 lakhs, 30,000. Care Aditya Birla 50 lakhs, 45,000. ICICI Lombard only 26,000, 50 lakh rupees sum issued. Suppose your customer was convinced for Aditya Birla 20 lakhs. He was paying 26,200 rupees. By giving that same amount, he can get 50 lakh from ICICI Lombard. Got it? So that's why I'm telling you, before giving quotes, study like that and then send your customer. You yourself come to know which company is better for my customer. And I'm damn sure out of 100, 85% cases, you will give ICICI Lombard only. It's a very, very good brand. Very cheap and very competitive. You see now, Care 70,000, 45,000, 30,000. But for 50 lakhs, just 26,000. For 20 lakh, 22. 23. Maybe for 20 lakhs, ICICI Lombard is little bit costly as compared to Max. But for 50, see, once you will ask your customer, na, sir, for 20 lakhs, it is 23,000 in ICICI and Max 22,000, 20 lakhs. He may say, okay, done, Max Bupa. But once you will tell him, sir, let me tell you one more thing. He'll say, what? Sir, if you pay just 3,000 rupees more now, then sir, you can get 50 lakh rupees from assured. I am damn sure, guys, he will not refuse at all. Oh, by just paying 3,000 rupees more, I can get 50 lakhs from assured. Got it? So that's what I wanted to tell you. This is a way of giving quote to your customer. So give not more than 3 brands. Even I have mentioned 4 here to explain you that always ICICI Lombard is better, but you just take 3 brands only, and like that only you provide quote to your customer. Don't talk about 5 lakh. If he's looking for 5 lakh, no issue. Give him 5 lakh, but also give him 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 50 lakhs. And I'm challenging you, if anybody comes to me say, I did not get any benefit of this tip, definitely you'll get benefited. You might be selling always 20 lakh policy, or maybe most of the cases you'll be selling more than 10 lakhs, or maybe most of the cases you will be selling 50 lakhs of assured policy. Okay, guys. So I think from my side, health insurance, basics of health insurance covered. Although there are a lot of other things also about health insurance, when we will cover up specific brands, like we will do some trainings on only ICICI Lombard health insurance, then only Star Health, only Care Insurance, then actually you will come to know which company is better, right? But whatever I did now, this calculation of premium I did, that's how you'll come to know which company is better. And when customer is asking for the features, you, I think, now can explain. So anyway, doctor, actually I am done. So any query you can please ask me.
Yeah, thank you, Ravi. ആർക്കെങ്കിലും എന്തെങ്കിലും ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ടോ? ഇനിയും ഇതിന്റെ ട്രെയിനിങ് വരുന്നതായിരിക്കും. സ്പെസിഫിക് ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ICICI Lombard, മാക്സ് ബുപ്പ, അങ്ങനെ സ്പെസിഫിക് ആയിട്ട് ഓരോ കമ്പനീസിന്റെയും ട്രെയിനിങ് വരും. അപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ചോദിക്കാൻ എഴുതി വെച്ചാലും മതി. പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങൾ ഇന്ന് തൊട്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആപ്പ് തുറന്നിട്ട് ജസ്റ്റ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി തന്നെ ഒരു പോളിസി എടുക്കാൻ എങ്ങനെയാണെന്നുള്ളത് ശ്രമിച്ചു നോക്കുക. എടുക്കണമെന്നല്ല ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്, എടുക്കുന്ന രീതി ഒന്ന് ശ്രമിച്ചു നോക്കുക. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് അതിനകത്ത് ചാലഞ്ചസ് എന്നുള്ളത്. Survey, what I told them was, let them try to take a policy for themselves, for their family,
right,
and try to learn how the journey is. Then if they request, we can take additional classes, right?
Please, we are very comfortable. We're more than happy to give you, because the more classes they will get, the more clarity will be there.
Correct. Thank you. So Raviyodu ഞാനത് ചോദിച്ചു. രവി പറയുന്നത് നമ്മൾ തന്നെ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യുക. നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും എഴുതി വെക്കുക. കാരണം നമുക്ക് അടുത്തിടെ ഇതുപോലെ ഒരു ക്ലാസ്സും കൂടെ തന്നെ അദ്ദേഹം എടുക്കും. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ ആ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഒക്കെ പ്രിയക്കോ ലിജയ്ക്കോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ GM അയച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ ആ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് എല്ലാം ടാലി ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമുക്ക് രവിയോട് പിന്നെയും ചോദിക്കാം. അതുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ദയവായിട്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആപ്പിൽ നിങ്ങൾ തന്നെ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യണം. നമ്മൾ സാധനം ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാതെ നമുക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ വരത്തില്ല. നമുക്കെല്ലാം മനസ്സിലാകാൻ വിചാരിക്കും. പക്ഷെ അത് സാധനം ചെയ്യാൻ തുടങ്ങുമ്പോഴാണ് മനസ്സിലാകുന്നത് പല കാര്യങ്ങളും മനസ്സിലായിട്ടില്ല. ഇപ്പൊ എന്തെങ്കിലും ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചാറ്റിൽ ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം. ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ഈ സെഷൻ ഇപ്പൊ നിർത്തും.
സാറേ, ഇനിയത്തെ സെഷനിൽ നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിലുള്ള ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിന്റെ വെച്ചൊന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു തരാമോ?
എന്തോ കേട്ടില്ല.
ഇപ്പൊ എല്ലാം ചെന്നൈ അങ്ങനെയുള്ളതല്ലേ കാണിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്, തമിഴ്നാട്.
അതെ. അപ്പൊ അത് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് കൊച്ചി എന്നുള്ളത് പരിചയമില്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ടാണ്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ തന്നെ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ കൊച്ചി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കോട്ടയം എന്തെങ്കിലും ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യുക, കേരളം ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്താൽ കേരളത്തിലെ സിറ്റീസ് എല്ലാം അപ്പൊ വരും. അത് തന്നെ ട്രൈ ചെയ്ത് നോക്ക്. ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് സ്പെസിഫിക് ആയിട്ട് ഏതെങ്കിലും സിറ്റി ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതും എഴുതി അറിയിപ്പിക്കണം. നമുക്കത് ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്യാം.
നമ്മൾ ഈ ആപ്പിനകത്ത് കയറി ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഓൾറെഡി അത് ഡൗൺലോഡ് സബ്മിറ്റ് ആയി പോകുമോ?
ഇല്ല, സബ്മിറ്റ് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്തെങ്കിലല്ലേ സബ്മിറ്റ് ആകത്തുള്ളൂ. കോട്ട് എടുത്താൽ മതിയല്ലോ.
അതെയല്ലേ? അപ്പം ഫുൾ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് വരുമോ?
നമ്മൾ പേയ്മെന്റ് ചെയ്യാതെ ഒന്നും നടക്കത്തില്ലല്ലോ ഇതിനകത്ത്. അതിനെ കുറിച്ച് പേടിക്കണ്ട. പേയ്മെന്റ് ഓപ്ഷനിൽ ചെല്ലാതിരുന്നാൽ മതി, ബാക്കിയെല്ലാം ചെയ്യാം.
Thank you, sir.
So Ravi, I think we'll wrap up. Let them try on their own.
Yeah, please try. And one request also, whenever you are trying, and you have an actual customer, maybe you yourself wants to buy any plan. Although I have given all the tips and everything, but still there is Mr. Sunil here in the group. He is a concerned person who will be helping you guys for any health insurance policy advisory.
Details on the chat.
So we have already put his number and
Yeah,
WhatsApp number also.
Okay.
WhatsApp number which you guys have got, please don't call on that number. Just do start chatting. That guy is available since 8 till 11 o'clock in night. No issue. Whatever queries you are having, you start chatting with him. He will be answering all the queries of yours. And apart from that, if there's a customer asking some specific questions and you got stuck somewhere, please don't feel helpless. Call Mr. Sunil. He's always there to help you. And definitely we can do better.
Can you give us
Yeah,
email
but-
ID?
Right, Dr. Ashley?
Can you give me his email ID, Sunil?
Sunil.pal@increment.in.
Sunil.pal, correct?
Yeah, let me write down.
Okay, thank you, Ravi. We'll wrap up the session.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, can you give us a list of, can you send us a mail of list of cities in Kerala where cashless are available, because we cannot see that on the app actually.
Okay.
So
Sure.
you can do
I'll
that directly.
I'll do it for you. And Dr. Ashley, I would request you to